Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be reviewing a new foundation and a new concealer, both of them from L'Oreal. I'm mostly going to be doing a wear test. It is currently 3:56, so about 4 o'clock, but I am going to class later, so I want to wear this through my class, and then after that I'm going to the gym. So this foundation has a lot of claims. It says that it wears up to 24 hours. It's supposed to have natural coverage, transfer resistant, and sweat proof. So I'm definitely going to be testing that out. This concealer from L'Oreal is the Infallible Full Wear More Than Concealer, and it reminds me a lot of the Tarte Shape Tape. I don't know if you guys can see, but basically they have the exact same tube, obviously in a different design. So I thought that was really interesting that L'Oreal came out with this, and I think they even have the same amount of product. Actually, yeah, they do. They have the exact amount of product. So I'm curious to see how those work, and of course the foundation as well. But before we go ahead and get started, don't forget to check out all of my social media. I have an Instagram and I have a Snapchat. I will have those for you right here. Do not forget to subscribe, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I went ahead and zoomed you guys in just a little just so you could see a little bit better. So what I'm gonna do is sorry, it's like shaky. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to apply the foundation with a brush, and then on the other side I'm going to use a beauty sponge. So I need to prime my face first. So I'm going to take my regular primers that I use basically every day. First I'm going to take the Smashbox So Chill Coconut Primer. Okay, now I'm going to take the Touch in Sol No Problem Primer, which is one of my favorite primers. Since I want to give this foundation a fair chance, I want to make sure that I use my normal stuff. Okay, now after I have done that, I'm going to go ahead and put the foundation on. The shade that I got is 490, which I believe is called Golden Amber, and I got mine at Walmart and it was $11.97. So make sure you go to Walmart because they literally have everything the cheapest, and I'm just kind of hoping that this matches. Oh yeah, I think it will. So it feels very, very liquidy. I almost want to shake it. And it also has SPF 25 in case that's something that you guys are into, SPF in foundations. I don't mind SPF in foundations, especially for everyday wear. Put that on and see how well that covers. So I'm going to take my brush. This is just a dense, like, Real Techniques brush. I'm going to blend it out on this side. It does have like a fragrance. It smells kind of like, or maybe it's my brush. No, I'm pretty sure it's the foundation. It smells kind of like, I don't know, like maybe a little bit florally. It's nothing like overwhelming at all, but just so you guys know, there is a scent, and this blended out actually so easy. It's like basically blended. And that, I don't know if you guys can see, but that gave me high medium coverage, and I'm just gonna blend it down the neck, and it's definitely very lightweight. Like, that feels almost like nothing is on my skin. So now on this side I'm gonna go ahead and use a damp sponge. This is just one from Tarte. Okay, I think that on this side I definitely got a little bit lighter of coverage. Like, you could still see I have some like acne scars that are trying to go away right now, and on this side my skin is just a little bit smoother. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if this foundation can build. So I'm going to take more of it, and I'm just going to put that on this side, and I'm going to blend again with the sponge, and then I'll do it on this side with the brush. So taking the sponge again, and I think the color match is pretty good, which I'm happy about that. One of my favorite foundations is actually from L'Oreal. It's the Infallible Pro Matte. I love that foundation so much. So I was really excited when they came out with this, and I'm glad it has a pump because we love foundations with pumps. Okay, so it's still not covering up my scars. I mean, it definitely did build well. Even though I added a second layer, it doesn't feel heavy on my skin at all, which is awesome. So now I'm going to do the same thing and apply some more on this side of my face. and just kind of blend it out with a brush. Okay, so I definitely like the brush side a little bit better, which is rare. Normally I like the Beauty Blender side more, but I don't know, it seems to be blending out really nice with the brush side, and it looks really smooth. It made my skin look really smooth, and the color is basically a perfect match. So now I think we are going to move on to concealer, and this foundation is not drying down matte. It's also not glowy. It's kind of right in the middle. So if you have more like normal skin, you might like this foundation because it's not super matte and it's not super glowy. So that is a plus. So moving on to the concealer, this is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. I got mine at Walmart and it was $10.97. It's crazy that this is only $1 cheaper than the foundation when I think you get more product. Yeah, you get an entire fluid ounce in here and you get 0.33 fluid ounces in here. So I don't know about that, but anyway, so the applicator is just a huge doe foot wand, kind of like the Tarte Shape Tape if you have that concealer, and I got the shade 370 Biscuit. They definitely had a lot of different shades. So just so you guys know, they also had a ton of different shades in the foundation. I don't know off the top of my head how many shades they came out with, but I'll be sure to put it like right here how many shades they have along with the concealer. This concealer might be just a tad bit too dark, but that's okay. I like a lot lighter concealers, you know, for like a highlight effect. The concealer doesn't have a scent. It just smells like makeup. So I'm gonna actually blend all of the concealer with a sponge just because that's how I prefer to blend concealer anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I feel like I can kind of still see some darkness, even though this concealer claims to be full coverage. It could just be that the shade is a little bit too dark. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply a little bit more. Do you guys hear the cars? I'm so sorry. It blends out super, super well. So blendability is definitely good with this concealer. Okay, so now I think that's pretty much full coverage. I just had to build it up a little bit, but you can definitely get it to full coverage. And then I'm just gonna take whatever's left on my sponge and just kind of conceal some of the acne scars I have up here, just so that nobody can see them. Okay, so the foundation and concealer are on my face. Everything right now feels great. The foundation feels very lightweight. The concealer feels awesome. And it definitely covered up those little acne scars that I had going on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna set it with the RCMA No Color Powder and the Fit Me powder from Maybelline, what I always use. And then I will be right back to start the wear test. All right, so I am back. I finished the rest of my makeup. Everything blended super easily on top of the foundation. For bronzer, I used the new Maybelline City Bronzer in the shade Deep, and this is the first time I used it, and it is bomb, you guys. It's good. And then for blush, I use a MAC Gingerly blush, one of my favorites. Obviously, I've hit pan. And then for highlight, I'm using a Loreal Illuminating Highlighter in the shade Twilight. Again, I hit pan on that, so that's what I'm doing there. And then for my lips, I'm wearing a ColourPop lip liner. Oh, here it is. I'm using ColourPop lip liner in 951, and then for lips, I'm using a Bombshell from Huda Beauty, which is a lot pink. It's a little bit more pink than I wanted, but that's okay. And then I set everything with the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe. So the current time is 4:15, so I don't know if you guys are gonna see that. The current time is 4:15, so I'm gonna go ahead and go about my day. I do have class at 7 p.m. and then after that I am going to the gym. So I'm actually not gonna take off my makeup to go to the gym, which is not something that I recommend at all, but I definitely wanna see how well this holds up at the gym. So yeah, so let's just go ahead and get started. I'm at a stoplight and I quickly wanted to show you guys the foundation in natural light. So it's only been like 30 minutes since I applied it, so it hasn't been much long, But yeah, this is what it looks like in natural lighting. I think it looks so good still. I'll check in with you guys in a couple of hours. Okay, so I'm gonna make this quick because I'm at the gym. I just got to the gym. I'm about to work out and there's music playing and I don't want to get copyrighted. So here is an update. It's about 9:30 now. So this foundation has been on for about 5 hours. And oh my god, you guys, it looks so good. Like normally I get like creases right here on my nose and I have nothing. It is a little bit shiny, but that's normal. I just have oily skin. But yeah, it stayed on through my class. My forehead looks great. So far, so good. I will catch up with you guys after my workout. This is going to be my final update. I'm sorry about the quality. I left my camera in my car all day and it's like 11:30 at night and I just don't feel like going outside to go get it. So I'm sorry, but anyway, I'm just going to give you guys kind of like my final thoughts on the foundation. Obviously, with all of my check-ins, you know that I was really enjoying the foundation. It's 11:30 at night, so that means that the foundation has been on for like 7.5 hours, kind of. And here is what it looks like. I literally went to the gym looking like this, and the looks, you guys, I have never worn makeup to the gym since I've been going, and I've been going for like almost 2 years. Let me tell you, the looks and the judgment were hard. So I'm glad that I don't actually have to do this again. But yeah, like I did an hour and a half. I did 30 minutes of cardio on the Stairmaster, so best believe after that I was sweating. And then I did chest and shoulders too for an hour. So yeah, I definitely did a full-blown workout and it like literally lasted through all of that. My face doesn't even look extremely oily. I mean, it is a little bit right here. Normally I have foundation cracks right here and I have none of that, and I've been doing this all day, like this. Sometimes I'll do this to like scratch my nose and nothing is there. There is no crease lines. I mean, smile lines. They're not creasing at all, which is amazing. And everything is like my highlight is still there. Excuse me. I am like literally blown away by this foundation. I don't even know if I've had a foundation perform this well ever. So it's safe to say that I definitely recommend this foundation if you're looking for something that is long wearing, medium coverage, very lightweight. Definitely check out this foundation. Again, I got it at Walmart. It was around $12, but if you go to like Walgreens, CVS, or any like smaller drugstore, it is going to be more expensive, so just keep that in mind. But they always have sales, so you can also wait for a sale. And yeah, L'Oreal did so good. Even my under eyes, they're still like the concealer still there. Like I have absolutely zero complaints about this foundation. Like I have not touched up at all today, you guys, at all. Like zilch, zero. I haven't repowdered, I haven't done anything, and I went to the gym and I just cooked myself a quick dinner and here I am still looking brand new. So yeah, that's basically going to be the end of this video. I really hope you guys have enjoyed watching. If you want to see any more wear test or reviews on any other product, please be sure to let me know down below in the comments. But yeah, that is gonna be it, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.